yeah, I did hop into a silver position. Was it yesterday? Yeah. Oh no, the day before yesterday. I was a little bit late because I was actually looking for price to come a little bit further down. I was talking about this level here last week, but we didn't quite get there. So I kind of adapted on the spot a little bit, and I saw that price was holding this level, so I just jumped in on the 4 hour chart. Not yesterday, the day before, and so far it's going pretty okay. I'm looking to see if we can make new highs past 34.8, so around 35, and then yeah, hopefully we can trail stops and just see where price goes. I'll probably secure some profits at the high, but the plan is kind of just let the trade do its thing. Gold's looking pretty bullish as well, so yeah, I'm pretty bullish and finally got an entry on silver, so hopefully we can continue.
Nice. Yeah, I thought about you when I took this trade. I was like, I should probably send Miko a message because this is like hitting our level that we talked about on stream, and it looks pretty good. I think, yeah, as you pointed out, I'm kind of at the decision point here with my trade. I like to trail stop, so I'm looking for some kind of closure here today or tomorrow. If we can get some strength above that area, I'm going to look to take this stop loss and trail it into profit some. I had a question for you too, Miko, on the silver side. Trade management wise, right? We love to talk about setups, but also equally important is talking about trade management. If you have a trade like this, how do you manage from here? Do you take partials? Do you trail a stop? And I guess bonus question, do you ever add to a trade? So like if this were to happen like this, where you set up again, would you add to that trade again?
Yeah, in this case, I would. Normally, with some FX pairs, it gets a little bit choppy, so I wouldn't be so confident to keep adding because we're going to top out soon. But in a case like this, where I do expect silver to really break to the upside and kind of follow in gold's footsteps a little bit, in this case, I'm going to lock in some gains at the high around 34.8, but then I'll just look to trail. Normally, I always kind of have a target, which I might trail to. In this case, I don't really have a target past that point, so I'll lock in some gains there and kind of just let the rest run and see what we can do, because silver can really move, and then hopefully probably some additional entries on the retest of that high as well, and maybe the retest of that high depends on how big of a break it is as well. But yeah, silver, there is a lot of value here to the upside and a lot of momentum. That's the key thing. There's a really strong trend in the higher time frames, which if that does continue, it can really push. So yeah, in this instance, I'll just trail and just see how far I can go, how far I can go.
Awesome. Well, fingers crossed we get some nice breakouts there. Keep going on the silver idea. Marco, question for you. We of course, silver is way less popular than gold. A lot of people watch gold. I'm curious your thoughts on this side of things. We've talked about this in the past. Miko tends to look for that kind of the catch-up trade, and Marco, you've talked about how you like the clean momentum kind of leadership role. So in this case, gold's been the winner, right? Gold has really, really done quite well. Do you think this has room to continue? And whether you trade it or not, how would you enter a trade like this if you had to?
Yeah, so I did have a long on gold, which I closed last week. I trailed it for, I think, 2.5 R, something like that.
Nice.
And currently, fundamentally, I mean, these are the strongest plays. So the metals are currently on the edge finder very bullish, and overall in this risk-off environment, a very good play. So between the two, well, I mean, silver, as you guys are saying, is playing a bit of a catch-up. I do have both of them on my watch list, and I'm potentially looking for setups on both. But I do think silver right now is actually a bit of a better candidate. So I'm actively looking for an entry on this 1 hour chart. And for me, the price action on this 1 hour looks just a bit better, but let's say more powerful than on gold. I'm seeing a bit more momentum. And also the catch-up trade. Gold is the leader, but again, silver has a lot of potential to actually follow that move. So I prefer silver if I had to pick one, and I would really like to get a nice entry like a flag or a break and retest that would be in line with the fundamentals, and I would probably have a somewhat of a bigger stop loss, maybe like this, or maybe even at these levels right there, but definitely a bigger stop loss with these fundamental plays. So yeah, my pick would also be in this case silver.
If you'd like to see more of our free daily chart of the days, make sure to join our Telegram channel if you have not already joined. And if you are already in the Telegram channel, make sure to hit that thumbs up button to support our work. Also, quick reminder that if you're looking for free tools and free education in the trading space, head over to a1trading.com. You can check out our free technical, fundamental courses and much more.